When small businesses in Denver are succeeding, it benefits the whole city. There are thousands of businesses, both big and small, in Denver. Our office plays a role in making sure they are all in a position to do well. We do that by educating them and their employees about wage laws. The more businesses know about what is required, the less they have to worry about.
The Denver Labor Division of the Auditor's Office was created in 2019. We are the only authorized city minimum wage enforcement authority. Our powers have expanded, but our mission is still the same. We are here to make sure every worker is paid according to the law.
Small businesses span all kinds of industries, so wage laws can be a little complicated depending on the work being performed. We enforce minimum wage, civil wage theft, and prevailing wage. Let's briefly explain each one, why they are important to small businesses, and resources we have for each one.
Minimum wage is pretty straightforward. It's the minimum amount per hour every worker should make, regardless of industry and job classification. Our office does not set the wage, but we do let small businesses know when the wage rate is changing and by how much. In 2026, it's $19.29 an hour.
On our website, there's a page with many small business resources. If a worker was underpaid, there is an underpayment calculator to determine the amount of back pay owed to the current or previous employee. We also have a Denver Regional Address Finder, so you can confirm if a Denver workplace is in Denver or not.
There is one exception to minimum wage, the tip credit. As of 2025, food and beverage industry employers can claim up to $3.02 per hour in tip credits for tipped employees. We have a helpful spreadsheet to keep track of tips for employees on our website that small businesses can download.
Civil wage theft is when workers aren't paid wages they are entitled to. This applies even to workers making more than the minimum wage. Denver ordinances require employers to display the minimum wage and civil wage theft poster, which is available on our website. Printed copies are also available in our office.
We remind small businesses that employees should be paid for sick leave and lunch breaks. If someone works more than 12 hours in a day or 40 hours in a week, they should be paid an overtime rate of at least time and a half.
Prevailing wage involves work contracts with the city. Contractors and subcontractors doing work at or in connection with the operation of any public building or public work on behalf of the city must pay their workers prevailing wage. Our office establishes the prevailing wage for building, heavy, highway, and residential projects. Small businesses should research what type of projects they are working on so they can ensure that they are paying their workers the correct wage. Our prevailing wage analysts conduct site visits where we engage with workers and managers to talk about the work that they do and the wages they earn.
Our analysts also audit 100% of certified payrolls and invoices submitted by city contractors. By doing so, we are proactively reviewing what small businesses are paying employees, and we could work with them to remedy any underpayment. If a worker is underpaid, we aim to reach a resolution first before implementing any penalties or fines.
We offer additional digital and printed resources for small businesses to help them succeed. We host a live weekly Wages Wednesday training on Facebook in both English and Spanish. Topics range from fringe benefits, LCP tracker instructions, and preventing employee misclassification.
We work with community groups and labor groups who partner with small businesses. These relationships are meaningful. People can find workplaces who know the law. Our Denver labor team also directly visits small businesses in Denver to ask them about wage laws and to provide them with wage law materials.
Our communications division creates advertisements to inform people about the minimum wage and wage laws. Small business owners can reach out to us anytime if they have any question. We want them to contact us so we can address problems before they become serious issues.
All of this information is available on the Small Business Resource page on our website. My office is committed to ensuring employers have the tools and guidance they need to comply with the wage law. Well, that's it for this episode of Ask the Auditor. If you have a question, submit it to auditor@denvergov.org, and maybe your question will be the next question we answer on the next episode of Ask the Auditor.